versus Minnesota. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings. Reichert has it all teed up, and off we go from Minneapolis. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Lamar now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. Sideline he goes. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Luke tacks down the extra points. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Chandler. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go. Go.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Pressure coming, and they take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Mitchell up the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, Baltimore.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. All set now, 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Lamar off to play fake.
First down.
He put everything he had into this one. It is caught at the 20. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Has a hole left, room to run. 40. Hits the 20. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now the shotgun give to Chandler. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action, McCarthy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one's caught by Jefferson. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 1-score game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 4. Set to kick this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Now a give right side to Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it. by adding all the extra yardage.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense up to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup.
Now Jackson off the play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
First down, Baltimore.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. The throw left side. Caught by Neighbors. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. And he's down very close to that first, but it looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 4.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going for this, thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a first down. No run, it's Scatterby. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Completed over the middle. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now, so much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on 1st and 10 across midfield. They'll give up the jet to Chandler. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And that'll bring up 4th down. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Rolling out to his left. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. Here he goes again. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead to 7. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens grow their lead to 8.
Vikings 12. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Hardy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
McCarthy with a blitz coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Ready? 70 Lions. 70 Lions. Watch the whip. Get up.
McCarthy throwing here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cook.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know, they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Running right with Mitchell. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Jackson now on 3rd. Hits him on the out route. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 4th down.
4th down. Here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to run for it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Hardy on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. They'll try it left with Chandler. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. 35 on the pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Here we go, set, hawk,
Looking to throw, McCarthy. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
Let's go. 19.
McCarthy to throw it. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Trying it right side with Chandler. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll stick with Chandler. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
A 28-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And they'll get him back to 11.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Lamar. There he is again. It's Neighbors. There he goes again. They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His fourth total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 18. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Hardy on the return. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Ravens piling it on going into halftime. Step one is just making the hit, Brock. Step two, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step three, weren't they? Taking that rush, coming off the edge, and they block it! And the Vikings get it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for two, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
To kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. He'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
On play action now, McCarthy. Another one to Addison. Gets it to the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards at the catch.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Well, he just caught them a touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Taking a shot deep here. That's grabbed inside the 30. Give him 38 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 3-possession game. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens stretch the lead to 23. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
It's a give to Chandler. They're cobbled together a yard there. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
60 Eagles, 60.
They are going for it. McCarthy. That's caught. This is Addison. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4. We've set it down from the 37.
37-yard line.
Here we go, set.
There's McCarthy on 1st and 10. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Play action, McCarthy. On him quick, and they bring it down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 3rd and 15.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on down. 1st and 10 from the 32. Pistol snap to Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one. Looking quickly here.
It's now third and goal.
Sit hot. Here we go. Sit hot. Hey, report. Report. You.
Jackson has it, third and goal. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to fourth and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Play action. Here's Jackson. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. It is cut left side. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Viking 18. Check out.
This is Chandler. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
Jefferson.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the carry, it's Chandler. And he's going to lose a yard here. Defense there to force him out behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings get it back to within 2 scores. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. Three quarters in the books from this one. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Working inside the red zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch the lead to 23.
Vikings 30.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Hardy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Hardy on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Complete out to the right side. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end.
It's a gain of
Dose of the hurry up here.
And the Vikings
19,
1st down.
19, go.
Now a give to Chandler. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here.
At the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. The 23rd of the season, tying the record for receiving scores in 1 year. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
To kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Hardy on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Check out.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Set.
Straight ahead. Here's Mason. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it third and short.
Brings up third down.
Go.
Another run for Mason. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down. Offense to the line fast.
3-yard loss on the play. It's fourth down.
79. Sponge. Go. Ready.
Desperation time here on fourth. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Bronco switch. Here we
Now a give. It's Chandler headed left. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Offense to the line. Second down.
Second and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Hawk 70. Go.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Ready. Cow. Go.
Third and long for him here. Trying to push deep downfield. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? Read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Desperation time here. He's got it over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Trying down the middle with Chandler. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and
McCarthy looking to throw. And they get to him again. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings trail by 23 now.
Ravens 60, Vikings 37. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Hardman with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. This one left for Lamar. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.